Hello everyone. My name is Linda Gunner. I am the CEO and founder of Linda's Perfection Creations. Linda's Perfection Creations is a event planning and wedding decor company. We cater to small and large events in around the Philadelphia area. We do full service, partial, partial, one-off. We do destination wedding. We do planning. We do decor. We do home staging. We do events in and around the tri-state, the country, out of the country. I have a new location coming in Chicago, which I'm really excited about. So today I'm just gonna jump in and talk about bless me um, when you are writing speeches, and I think today I'm going to focus on bridesmaid, metaphor and bridesmaid speeches. Some of the things that I put in there because sometimes what I see is that when people are doing this wedding speech, they they go off and sometimes do things and it's like kind of like okay, maybe there's certain things you shouldn't put in a speech and you have to watch and be very careful. So I'm just going to give you some tips into, especially for my ladies, when you are writing speech, some of the things that you need to do to make sure that you have the right thing. And because it's like, I know it's emotional and I know there's a lot, but you want to make sure you kept these things to make what makes a good speech. You don't have to have, a degree or in public speaking or anything like that, but there's a lot of things that you can do to make your speech fun and exciting. One, avoid cliche. You don't want to be that girl, that just have that cliche thing going on. Tell a good story. Everybody love a good story. And I mean, when I mean a good story, it don't have to be something long. It can be a short story, something because you remember you have a limited amount of time to be up here. So you don't want to tell a story by the time you get to the punchline. Everybody has forgotten what you're talking about. So get to the point. Don't make it about you. The people who giving speeches like, and this and me and then no. It's about the bride. It's about she and her couple, her partner. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. My allergies tonight. Okay, I'm back. So don't make it about you. Don't make talk about the ex. You nobody want to talk. Oh, I remember when she was this person. Now those words should not be in your speech. Those people do not exist. We don't care where they are. I don't care if there was bad, good, ugly, amazing. Those ex words should not come in your speech. Don't talk about the bride in a bad light. People do that. Oh my god, this is crazy. Oh my god. So when you starting, I'm so sorry, guys. My allergies is like really killing me tonight. When you start with the, oh, 1 second, everyone. Okay, there you go. Now I'm back. So, um, as I was saying, start talking about the bride and end it with a couple. So when you start off, you want to start, the bride, and then you want to make it about both of them because it's not just about your friend. It's about, them as a couple. Make sure it's short, sweet, and get to the point. Like I said, nobody want a long story that you just drag it on and drag it on, and like everybody in the choir like, what is she talking about again? Because I see sometimes people talking about something, I'm like, what? People lose interest. Make it short and sweet. Don't do like an inside joke. Like I said, something just where you and your friend would know. Because everybody, if you're gonna talk about something that people laugh about, don't talk about the anybody like, oh yeah, you remember, and it's like over your life, and everybody looking around like, what the heck? Don't do that. You don't want to poke fun. The commas cross a line. You don't want to make. It's like when you are telling something, tell a joke. You can be funny. You can do something to make it silly, but don't come across like, you know, that was a nice way to say, as a bully. But you can make fun of the person, make laugh. Everybody love a good joke. Tell a little silly story or something like. And the good thing, most important thing is like practice what you're gonna say before the wedding speech. Sit down, look at, because sometimes we overthink things, but at the same time, read what you're gonna say. Say it to yourself. It's like when you're doing a project or a speech, you want to make sure that you rehearse what you're gonna say. Mostly, you want to speak for your heart, but at least sign it out. Like I tell everybody, for me, when you write something and you read it to yourself in your head, you can hear how it sounds. But when you speak it out, and this is something I learned in public speaking class, when you speak it out, you can hear how it sounds. And that sound can transfer to, okay, well, maybe I should take this out, but always read it out loud. Reading out loud sounds different when you're reading to yourself. You hear the words and you're like, "Ah, maybe I shouldn't put this there." Or read it to somebody else and see what it is. But you want to make sure you do that. And then it's like, on top of that, you want to make sure when you're telling these stories, oh, tonight's not when you're telling these stories, make sure it's stories that's something funny. You don't want to tell a story that, it's like, I said, right, boy, we went this place, we did this, and that's a friend. No, tell a story that's either emotional, tell a story that's funny, say be silly. And I know not everybody's like that, but you gotta think about, you have a minute and a half, or maybe less, 30, to give these speeches. Um, you don't have a long time, or maybe sometime. Maybe if they based on the couple, if the wedding's not big, they might give you 2 to 3 minutes, nothing more. But you don't want to drag it on, and you just walk out. The thing about it is, like, sometimes it's crazy because I see guys, and not to always say, sometimes guys come because they don't overthink it. They just get straight to the point and talk about what they need to talk about and everything, and it just go there. But sometimes we overthink things a lot, ladies. We overthink, oh, well, maybe I'm going to say this, and we're trying to say the perfect word. Sometimes it may not be perfect. This is your friend. Think about the most, when you're writing a speech about somebody, think about this more intimate moment. Think about that time when you laugh, when you cry, when you was happy. Think about those moments. Think about those things, that even things that they don't know, that you notice, you know. And make sure you sum it up with, you know what? I seen how she became this couple, how they are. Now I see the love that transpired. But so you can start it off as your best friend and talk about how great and everything, and end it out with both of them. Because it's not just about her, it's the day that they are sharing together. So you want to make sure that you make it special, and things. And you want to, and like I said, you want to make sure that there's certain things you don't talk about. Like, for example, I'm gonna go down the list. Is for one, and I'm gonna talk about cliche. Like, for example, for those of you who don't know me or something, I apologize in advance. I'm a terrible speaker. Or how beautiful does the bride look? This is the most perfect day. But all it, like, on serious, that those are things that everybody don't want to hear. People already know, understand you're trying to make fun and you're trying to make it thing. Start off with, something like about what will make it. Talk about a great memory that you guys have together. Start off, talk about how long you guys been. Hey, my name is this day. I am the best friend. You know, over the past years, we have seen her. You want to talk about things that kind of go. You want to talk about a couple life together. You want to talk about some warm and fuzzy memory. Um, you want to let this, because you got to think about like this way, right? When you are giving this speech, you want to picture yourself like, first of all, who's gonna go before me? If it's the best man, how is this person is? Can he? Because there are certain people who would top your speech that when they get done, you like, oh, I have no idea what I'm gonna say. He just outshine me, or she just outshine me. So when you're giving these speeches, and when you find in advance, okay, so do I go first or he go first? Whoever go first. If you already know that person is that person who's fun and kicking and make sure this way, try to. If you come to research some jokes, talk about something, make this speech interesting. A toast is a moment where people get to know the bride best friend, the couple best friend, where they see these things and things. So put something funny in it that make it like everybody be like, oh my God, this is amazing. So I hope that was helpful for you guys. And I'm so sorry. Allergy season, like, it seemed like a crazy tonight, but I apologize in advance. So, but thanks for watching. My name is Linda Gunner. I am the CEO and founder of Linda's Perfection Creations. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. We're going to talk about more detailed things. As I said, after the wedding season, we're going to talk about flowers. We're going to do decor design. We're going to do a lot. But it's just that right now, I'm like, oh my God. September is like kind of like May, maybe before I get into crazy in October, and then my season will be done. So I'm winding down to the end of my wedding season. So I am excited, but I don't have a long break because I'm right back in it again. But thank you so much as always. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. You can follow me at www.lindaperfectcreationsevents.com. Thank you and have an amazing day. Goodbye.